Hey, and welcome to another week of Central Reads, our 2024 Bible reading plan. This week we are starting Paul's probably most important letter. It's his longest. It might be the richest. It's his letter to the Romans. This letter, it's not hyperbole to say this might be the most important letter ever written in the history of human civilization. I mean, cultures have changed, revolutions have started because people are reading and reflecting on Paul's letter to the Romans. So what is it that's so powerful? Well, you have to read it to really find out. But it is, he gives a thesis statement for the letter in chapter 1. You'll read it today. Verse 16, he says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel. It is the power of God for salvation to everyone who has faith, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. For in it, the righteousness of God is revealed through faith for faith." And so really the whole letter is sort of this long exposition on what the heck he means when he says that. It's great. Romans is probably Paul's most theologically sophisticated letter. It's certainly, I think, the most complicated, and it is dense. Like every line, every word is packed full of meaning, full of Old Testament references. There are references within the letter. There's seeds that he's planting in chapter 1 that he'll pick the fruit of in chapter 9. I mean, it's an amazing letter. It's certainly too much for me to explain to you in this one little video what's happening. And so here's what I'll say. I say this every time we start a new reading. Watch the Bible Project's video on Romans. I'll post it today, but make sure you read that or watch that and check it out. It's good stuff in it. But 2, just read it. Just read the chapter per day and see what you get out of it, right? And there's things that you don't understand, write them down, jot them down, send me an email, come talk to me. I'd love to talk Romans with you. So feel free to do that. If there are things that puzzle you, please don't be discouraged about that, right? There's all kinds of things that puzzle us. Join the club. We're all a little bit confused about what Paul is saying here and there. There's just so much to it, and you get the impression sometimes that Paul is just he's just packing this letter full of good stuff. So check it out. It's a brilliant letter. The first 4 chapters kind of make their own unit, and chapters 5 through 8 form kind of a second unit. And in my opinion, chapters 5 through 8 might be the most brilliant moment in all of Scripture. There's certainly some of it's stellar. Like what's happening in those 3 chapters is just stellar. 4 chapters, I guess. But anyway, read the letter. It's great. Ask me if you have questions. Check out the Bible Project and enjoy.